Welcome back, everybody. It's Jim again. Time for another BrickBucks update. So today, we're going there. We're going to talk about Funko. This is a Lego-centric, brick-centric channel, but we're also going to talk about Funko. You either like Funko or you hate Funko. I am actually, I don't want to say I like Funko, but I don't hate Funko. I have Funko right here. I have, over the last couple of months, purchased, it's less than 100, but it's between 50 and 75 Funkos. And I want to share with you my story. And, you know, obviously, supply chain issues, diversification, finding winners, you know, all of that comes into play on why I stepped out of my comfort zone to put money into Funko, okay? So this is, and I'm not going to lie, folks, you know, when I first got into Lego, before I even got into Lego, I'm going to Target, Barnes & Noble, and Walmart, and I'm looking at these sets, and it's like trying to rack all this stuff and wrap it around my head. It's like learning German, right? But I was eventually able to get there. I could freaking throw out as many Lego facts as you need to put you to sleep. Now, when it comes to Funko, it's just like learning that a new language again. You know, there's a lot of things that you need to be aware of. There's a lot of things that you need to do to make sure you're successful. I am not close to being comfortable with Funko, but the good news is I've made money off of every Funko purchase I've bought. So let's go over to this right here. This is the very first Funko that I purchased. Funko Pop, Tony the Tiger, Hollywood Grand Opening Limited Edition. This was a 10-inch Funko Pop. I think these guys, I don't know how, I think these are 6 inches. I have no idea how big they are. I don't care. But this was a limited edition one. It sold out in about 24 hours. If you were to go to, now this is the second time that Funko did Tony the Tiger. Why did I purchase this if it was the second one? Well, if you go to the first one, it was their number 8 Funko Pop. You see what that price is going for right now, right? This, I think, sold for $10. I bought my Funko, the 10-inch one, because it's taller. I bought it for $20. I was able to do more than double my money, and then it made me want to put more money into Funko. So, you know, when you go to Camel, this was something that was offered exclusive only on the Funko website. So there's really, you hear me say a lot, it's off to the races. It wasn't the case here, because as soon as this made it to Amazon, the race was already going, and everything was moving pretty quick. So when it first went to Amazon, it was around $100. It's leveled out now. It's around $90 for the buy box price. A little bit of fluctuation, but who cares about that? And so, you know, I said, well, that was nice. Let me see what other Funko that I could purchase. Now, here's the deal. You know, I think when it comes to picking out winners, when it comes to Legos, I think I'm very good at that. Funko, I don't want to say there's trial and error, because everything I purchased has been great. But you really gotta go through here and see what you're comfortable with purchasing. I have purchased some Addams Family Wednesday Addams, and they were doing great. There was, and it's not just on the Funko website, there was at one time a limited edition exclusive to Amazon only, Frozen. I think it was an Elsa. I think I bought a couple of those, and I made some good money. I got the Energizer Bunny right now, so I'm waiting on that. I don't think it's spiked in value just yet, but that's okay. But you know, something that I learned quickly about Lego that I've learned quickly about Funko is, when it comes to Batman, and I'm using this example because it's an easy one, anything Batman when it comes to Lego, as long as it's a good set, does, and 90% of them are good sets, it does really well. So when it comes to the Joker right here, now this set whenever I'm getting ready to do a video, I pull up these windows and show everything that I want to show. And whenever I was on here, this set, the Joker set was on here, and it was for sale, and now it's sold out. I don't even see it on there. But when you go down here, this is a set you could still get for under $10. I think that's a really good set. There's Batman. Batman is $10. Now, what you could do, is hypothetically, you could now this Batman and Joker are from two different themes. This is the Jack Nicholson 1989, and this is the 80th anniversary, whatever. But let's say they were in the same, 1989, or this says 1985. You could purchase both of them and bundle them together once this set, they don't call this retire, I don't know, once the set expires or whatever. And, you can market them together, and, you buy $20 worth of Funko, you're selling them for, $55-60, and you're doing pretty good. So something else I wanted to share with you, this is a website, deepdiscounts.com. This right here has a lot, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot of Funkos. And if you notice the price points here, you see some $3.99s. You see some more $3.99s. So there's a lot of opportunity here. Now, I think deepdiscounts.com had, I think it was last month, a sale where, like, I would say 90% of their Funkos were $3.99, which is great because that gives you the time to do due diligence. You already know, I can't remember if Batman was $3.99 or not. If it was, that's something that I would have thought about pulling the trigger on. But look at these. There's a ton out here. Now, there are some good ones and there are some stinkers. For me, going back to one of my rules is, I would be buying what I'm comfortable with. For example, I don't see it here. It's probably buried somewhere in here. But, these aren't just Batman and Speed Racers or whatever. But, the Sting, the musician Sting, that was for sale for $3.99. That was one that caught my eye. The Police, the music group Police, they were selling the other two artists that were in the Police. That might be a good set to buy all three of, and then once this set is no longer the Funkos are no longer available, then you go ahead and put them as a lot of three. If they, I know they did this for the Brickheads. I did a video on the Brickheads theme, but there were people that were doing Captain America, and they were doing Iron Man Brickheads, and these were sold separately, but they put them together in a bundle, and people were making good money off of it. So we have Iggy Pop. So that's something that I recommend taking a look at. Always do your due diligence with. I am going to, Olaf. How much is Olaf? Olaf is $9.25. That was $3. I'd be buying it right now live. But but that's a really good set. The Olaf set. I did want to, if I were to make a pick, which I'm going to do, and this is a set that I don't have yet, but I'm not joking. I've been every day I've been thinking about this, and I'm like, man, I just need to buy 100 of these and just get it out of the way. This right here is the Funko Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Now, the last thing I want to do on this channel is get into politics, because that's not going to happen. But Ruth Bader Ginsburg is a very popular woman's icon. If you just Google RBG merch, you're going to see t-shirts, you're going to see books, you're going to see movies. There is a industry that is surrounded by this right here. Now, funny thing, you know, when I was putting up all the windows to prepare for this video, you know, this was available. It's available now. You know, yesterday I checked my windows again just to make sure everything was lined up, and it wasn't available. Now it's available again. So this is $11.99 for the Ruth Bader Ginsburg. You know, free shipping on 35 plus. So I mean, you might as well buy at least 3 of these, right? Now, if you go over, it's also available on Amazon. You could get it for under the GameStop price on Amazon. And you know, I don't want to go there, but I think Ruth Bader Ginsburg, she's in her late 80s. I'm not sure how much longer she's got. So whenever this Funko is gone and not available, the price is going to spike. And when she retires or whatever, it's you're off to the races. So that's my story on Funkos. I hope you like what you saw. I hope it was informative. If you have any questions about Funkos, I'll do my best to answer them. Just drop it below. I just wanted to remind everybody to like and subscribe. We do have a Facebook group. It's going to be in the description below. And that's it. I'm out of here, man. I'm going to go ahead and eat lunch. Always remember to go out there and get it.